Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, my guide for Ninja Gaiden Sigma on Mastered Ninja difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 17, Vengeful Spirit. This one is going to have Dworku as a boss fight. This will be the last boss fight he ever appears in, or at all. I don't remember what the final boss... I don't know if the final boss is Dworku or not. Fuck, I don't even remember or pay attention. But anyway, this is Chapter 17. This is coming after just right after the Alma fight. So, at this point in time, I didn't go back to grind up, I don't think, it looks like. I might have just went on ahead, considering the fact that there is a grind area that we can go to during Chapter 17 that will never disappear. So, yeah, from here on out, guys, we have a new grind area to go to. Yeah, you don't have to go back to the monastery ever again. If you don't want to, you can go back if you wanted. I don't feel like it. So, come in here, equip the armlet of potency, which gives you better kick and throw damage, and go ahead and do the counterattack to these guys. Whenever they attack your sword while blocking, press square or triangle. I recommend square, the easiest one to do. Do like one square hit, and then I think it's like one, because if you do any more, it'll I think do like a jumping kick attack, which can screw you up. That does damage even if you block. So essentially the trick here is whenever they do dashing attacks, they'll break your block, just roll out of the way. Wait for him to do like normal swipes like this. Not like the big, like flashy, multi-swipe attack that he does. Because that will actually break your sword. Essentially what we're doing is just counterattacking these guys like we did before. So more than likely at this point, you should have counterattacks equipped. If not, you can buy them in the store for like 1,000 essence, I think. So go back to a store if you need to fight them up. And there you go. I'm just going to fast forward to the rest of the two guys, because there are two guys we got to take out. I do use the Art of Inferno on one or maybe two of them. I think so. Only because it pretty much deteriorates them a little bit faster. And because, who wants to sit through this shit? It's just... This is some stupid garbage-ass characters, really. I mean, one in a while, it's okay for like a mini-boss, but just having 3 in a row is a pain in the ass. And in Chapter 18, we gotta fight four of them. Yeah, it's only 2 at the same time, but there's 4 in total, and it's just extremely fucking boring. And I hate the knights. I call them knights. I don't know if that's their exact name or not. I don't care. This, for some reason, took a god long time to load for whatever reason. I don't know why. But anyway, that's the first spirit thing we need. Which I forget what the hell this was for. I don't remember either. No, I remember now. We need those for the tower. That's right, yeah. Okay, so now that those guys are taken care of, let's go ahead and head into the real part of Chapter 17, the beef of it. Chapter 17 is roughly really easy, especially if you know where to go and what to do. If you don't, I'm here to help. So, yeah, go ahead and sit down, grab yourself some popcorn or a snack or a drink. Get yourself a sip, sit down, relax, kick up your feet, and just watch good old Alex, or Hardcorian, whatever you want to call me, or Turd Monkey, or the real Chung Lo. Watch me destroy this chapter. So, this contains, I think, explosive bats. I believe they're explosive. I wasn't really sure. I didn't check. I didn't want to check, so I just did the good old windmill shuriken, threw it right back at them. You can use regular shurikens if you wanted to. I believe that works as well. Or you can just flying swallow through them and hope to not get hit. These are regular bats, I believe, because they don't really explode that I know of. If they were explosive bats, they probably would have blown up at that point. Which reminds me, how the hell are the bats exploding when they're in the chest anyway? Is there like a timed proximity bomb attached to them? Like whenever you open the chest, do they just... The bomb just knows that you're there and automatically just sets off, and it's like a contact bomb too, because like if it touches you, it blows up. Or maybe it's just a contact bomb in general. Like they touch you, they just blow up. I don't know. I absolutely do not know. So, this is the first hint of the demon realm that we have to deal with, and yes, once again, another clone Ryu, and he's using the unlabored flawlessness. I believe that's what it's called. This is a very powerful weapon, but one thing I have to tell you guys about. It's really weird to combo with, because it does actually have the uppercut attack combo, but it doesn't have any like square combo after 2 hits. So if you really wanted to, you could use that to your advantage here. If he does, like, if he finishes off a combo with, like, 2 hits, more than likely that combo's over with. Yes, he's got that stupid-ass slam attack thing. It's really annoying. If you want to use any of your items, go ahead and use it. Try not to use too many of them. Do what you did with the last clone. You just keep evading backward. It's a lot harder, especially in here, because of the ring around us. But for the most part, you can pretty much get away the same way you did before. Just keep flying, swallow him, just cheese him like that, and you should be good to go. So yeah, these guys are really... They're not nothing. They're tough. They're still a pain in the ass. Especially when you mess up a flying swallow like that, and they do that stupid attack right there. That could have almost hit me. On multiple occasions. That would have been scary. And also the camera kind of fucks with you on these stages too, because... You know, every once in, like, when you're running too far from them, you know, every once in a while, the camera will just not show the enemy, and it's just really painfully obnoxious, but luckily we took him down, and we got a shit ton of money from it, actually. I don't remember how much, but I think at this point I have the Armlet of Fortune on, I think, so I got a little bit more money, more bang for my buck. And at this point in time, I have like 20,000 essence, and I'm going to go spend that on shit. I'm going to go spend it on, you know, small elixirs, so yeah. If you come back, you got to fight the bats again. You don't have to, but they're here to take down, so take them down at your own leisure if you wish. And then I'm going to go to the store and buy some stuff. Buy some small elixirs, save the game, and then we're going to head out to the next part, or at least the beginning part of the maze of Chapter 7. Which is not really a maze at all, it's just... You got, well, it's not a maze anymore, because now I know where I'm going. This is a really small-ass maze. It seriously is. It's really easy to figure out because what it does is most of the time they'll have like 2 different ways to go and one way's a dead end. That's it. That's really about it. I mean, yeah, you could say like, well, Alex, that's what a maze does. Yeah, but I would think a maze would at least lead you back to certain areas rather than just, oh wow, you know, here's another fork in the road again. Stuff like that. That's just obnoxious. So, here we go. Ghost fish again. You know how to take care of them. Just, if you want to use Nimpo to get through them, you can. It's up to you. If the Nimpo spawns, that's what I recommend doing. If you run over here, I think it's the Life of the Gods that you can get out of this chest. I forget what the item was, but there's a chest over here we can grab. So, once I take care of these guys, that's what I'm going to go do. And then, we have another pack of ghost fish. And then some of those cat demons, cat fiends to take care of. And then after that, more fiends will spawn along with more cat fiends, and then we'll just avoid those and continue on our merry way. Okay, so I want to let you guys know ahead of time now. I'll try to remind you when I get to that point. If you don't have the unlabored flawlessness at this point in time, then go get the wooden sword, go to the grind area, grind up, level it up completely to level 8, and that will help you kick Dorku's ass. For some reason, I was being incompetent about the fight. I don't know why I was fucking up so bad. I don't remember how to fight him particularly. I just know the weapon that was used against him and how to use the weapon. Except I didn't know how to dodge some of his attacks, so I got a lot of damage taken off on me on that fight. But we beat him. We beat him. I can assure you that. We beat chapter... Well, if I didn't beat him, we wouldn't be recording chapter 17 right now, like chapter 16, right? I mean, come on. So anyway, that takes care of that. That door comes into play later. We'll come back for that one. This was when I was actually watching that in any live stream for sure. I know that. But yeah, like I was in good... Oh man, I was in high... Not high hopes. What's the word I'm looking for? High spirits. I was in high spirits when I was playing this. I was on a roll, dude. You know, I was going through, blasting through faster than the Sega Genesis could ever, you know, do its blast processing. It was just insane. You know, I'm so fucking quick at this game. I didn't mean to unequip the Gregorian Flail. I meant to because I thought there wouldn't be any ghost fish, but there was. And that was just a mistake on my part. So, now we're going to fight off some of the cat fiends. I think there's only just this set of this wave only, I believe. They're not really that hard. All you got to do is just bait out their their jumping attack, and you're fine. And then this last guy, I just get a nice good UT on, and there you go, done. That's the new Dragon Sword level 2 charge. It sucks. Why does it suck? Because you can't hit multiple enemies with it at one time unless that enemy jumps in there and gets caught up in it. Yeah, it's not fun, guys. I don't like the new one. So, fun little tip for you. what I'm doing here is I'm running back on this ledge. The reasoning why is because it's easier to get past this part. Run across this ledge right here, and you can pretty much avoid most of the fiends here because they don't really jump up there. And I'm just wall running and pretty much avoiding every one of these attacks. And see, I'm out. They disappeared. They're gone. Now we're running back here, running through the door of the lion on it. And then next up, we got to go do the lioness door. And I think we get that key from beating... It's either dwarf... No, I don't think... Where the hell do we get the key at? I think it's in the chest, maybe. I don't remember. Anyway, I think it's the key that goes to Dwarku. So back here is a golden scarab. Pick that up if you need it. That reminds me, what the hell? How many scarabs did I hand off on? I don't remember. Shit. Yeah, I don't remember how many scarabs I finished with, to be honest with you. I think like my first Master Ninja mode playthrough, I think I finished with like 45. Somewhere, at least in the 40s for sure. I know that for a fact. I just don't remember how many. Yeah, that goes to show, like, most of these I found... A few of them I found on my own, but of course, you know, watching the videos over the ages and just playing the game for so fucking long, you know, eventually you just figure them out via somebody else on YouTube or just figure them out yourself. You know, they're really not that hard to find, honestly. Well, what I think it really boils down to, like, if you play a game so many times, you're going to eventually get bored of going through the same trek and just eventually, like, look around and be like, I've never looked over there yet. I wonder what's over there. Oh, okay, there's something, you know. Yeah, I think that's what it basically boils down to. Like, especially with Bioshock, it's like sometimes, and I say this, but I don't know how true it is, really. I always just said it just because it felt like it was true. Was whenever I play Bioshock 1, like, it feels like every time I go through the game again, I always feel like I find something new. Or maybe it's not necessarily something new. It's probably just something to, you know, I haven't seen or forgot about. Anyway, that first wave of ghost fish respawn. You know what that means? This area that I'm running through right now, if you run back and forth through this area, that spot that I just got from and that spot I'm going to with the ghost fish, that's the new grind area. Yep. Use that to your heart's content. I'm just giving you guys the best advice right now. This is the best place to grind essence from here on out. Now, granted, there are the ghost fish on the tower, but this has a shop near it. So, if you have what you should have picked it up. If you have the Armlet of Fortune on and you need money, you need cash, and you need it now, equip it, come over here, beat these ghost fish down, go back to the save spot, and then run back through those two waves again and just keep going back and forth, and trust me, it will pay off in the end. I promise you. Yeah, it sucks you have to do it. Well, you don't have to, but it helps so much to have extra money on hand and have every item filled out that you need and every weapon upgraded. It's a really nice feeling, and it really saves you the trouble, especially later on, because Chapter 18 is not going to be a fun chapter, folks. It's not going to be a fun chapter to get through. And I'm telling you how it is. I'm being real with you. It's not going to be a good one. It's going to suck, and it's going to kick your fucking ass like it did mine. And, well, the first time through. And then the second time, I actually did a lot better. But, you know, it's one of those chapters, like, for a first-timer, it's going to beat your ass. It's really going to take you down a notch. You know, you think you're good now, but wait until you get there, and then you have to deal with a boss rush at the end of it. It's just not fun. It really isn't. It's the real test of tribulation, and then after that, Chapter 19 is just pathetic. It's just straight up fucking pathetic, guys. It's no fun about saying shit. You kidding me? It ain't nothing. It's never been nothing. But anyway, if you keep running back just like this, you will be fine, I assure you. This is the best place to grind for essence, okay? You got a save spot, and you got a shop. And you have 2 different waves of ghost fish that you can take out that respawn. And also, if you run to this area, you can run right back to that shop and respawn those ghost fish that way. Now, the reason why I don't really do it like that, I don't know why, honestly. I just got so used to doing it like this way that I just do it this way. So if you run up to the save spot, I don't know if it's the stairs or the save spot itself. If you run right there, you can initially run back, as seen right here. There you go. I ran back to show you guys that they do respawn. I didn't mean to whistle there. My bad. But yes, they do respawn. Now, Let's go take down Dworku. I'm going to equip... I'm going to show you my items first. Like, I have everything maxed out. I have everything I need. Everything's max. Everything's max. I'm not gonna use Nimpo. There's really no reason to. And I'm gonna use. Looks like I got the Armlet of the Moon on, which is just something just because. And Unlabored Flawlessness. Okay, so you guys know how to do the Azuna drop, right? Square, triangle, square, square, triangle, square. Well, this time around, just do the square, triangle, square, square, square attack, and Dworku will basically be your bitch. Now, here's the thing. There's one particular attack that he does. That's very, very painful. It's a grab attack, too. And he'll actually suck out your life. But if you keep wiggling the stick, you can make it to where he doesn't suck out too much of your life. So just keep that in mind. Every time he grabs you, start mashing buttons and start wiggling the stick. Now, the problem with this room, though, is the damn ghost fish. So, I guess I did use Nimpo, but I used it on those guys. Art of the fire wheels, I recommend having equipped just because it saves yourself some trouble. If the ghost fish become a problem to you, then, like with me, then use them. But essentially what I'm doing is I'm doing the same attack pattern over and over again, which is I'm trying to get myself to launch in the air, but I keep messing it up. You have to press square and then triangle. I keep pressing square, square, because I'm panicking. I keep pressing square so much. See, when you're in the air with that combo attack, essentially what it does is it allows you to have, not really technically iframes, but Dworku can't hit you up there. I believe it doesn't register that in Dworku's head that, hey, he's above me at all. I don't know if it's a hitbox thing or what it is, or if it's just the game letting you cheese it. I don't know what it is. Also, thanks to Big Benedict for pointing this out. I know I keep mentioning him a lot, but I'm going to for the rest of this game, pretty much. He's the one that basically showed me how to do this, so, thank you for that. And there you go. That's the end of Dworku, and that's the end of Chapter 17. Now we get to do, in my opinion, one of the worst chapters in the game. In terms of difficulty, it's definitely up there. It's not a bad chapter, just a pain in the ass. Anyway, guys, see you guys in Chapter 18, and take care, everybody.